Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Happy People TV Orlando Pirates fan channel. How's everybody doing? Yes, it is the preview for the game against Al-Ahly Group C encounter in the CAF Champions League. We are both 3 points in our group. It is 1-2. It is KB and it is Mr. Coach. How are you doing, Chief?
Well, up, Rag, I'm fit too. I'm stoked, man. I'm excited. 11 years later, I was there the first time around. We had that fixture, so I'm stoked, man. I can't wait, bro. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
seeing the club make history again, man.
Sure. Yeah, Baba. So, anything initial in your thoughts that you have going into this game in terms of, just basically the magnitude of the fixture and what it means for our season right now. Is it a must-win game or is it a game where we must just, keep composed and not lose? What does it mean for for the rest of the fixtures and for the rest of the group going forward?
White Fetu, I think it's a big game mentally. When I think about experience Yamachita, I think it'll be really good for them to get, again, the more games they play in this competition, the better. So it'll be a nice, maybe even a measuring stick nyana for our level of players, against the reigning African Giants, so African champions. So I think it's a big game mentally, bro. I think when it comes to the football, 11v11, not so much complicated. Our level is good enough. Our players have been showing that the mentality in terms of approaching big games is there. At a time, big opposition. So I think if anything, it'll be good. It's big for. Look, we don't need 3 points in that, but 3 points will go
Mm.
wonders, man. It'll go much further than just the points. I think the players will definitely need that boost. Last time we played go
Mm.
Orlando, Regewe, so that is also another added bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you think about the end of a game and assuming we've gotten a good result, I think what we can take from that going into our next CAF fixtures, going to
Mm.
Cairo, going
Mm.
to Abidjan, in general, Al Ahly will be that image or how if we can beat them, we can beat
Mm.
anybody else in the tournament.
Mm.
So I think it'll be it's most important for that aspect.
Yeah. So you're looking more at beat them than not losing.
I'm not even worried about losing them, but yeah, don't lose to them. I mean, you never want to lose, dog. But I don't even think that's playing in our players' minds. I think they're
Yeah.
thinking about playing the game and not the
Mm-hmm.
occasion, which is also very important. So thinking of that, we don't need 3 points, bro. We 1 point will be fine. Um, yeah, I know. We can't lose in Fitz. Okay, get home game, have
Uh-huh.
competition. Yeah, we
And
need a positive
then
result.
with that said, if we don't win in this game, now we are putting it in God's hands when it comes to topping the group. How do you feel about that?
I don't agree completely, dog. First of all, I think Belou's that, for example, we can get
Mm-hmm.
6 points from them. We've already got the three, so we can conclude that result. Al-Ahly Mfethu, I've said to you on the ringer of Nuggets have it like Cairo Shaba. We've done it before.
What?
Um, especially
Wow.
especially
Yeah.
at the group stages, dog. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
let's just say if we don't get full 3 points, we can still get a point in Cairo. We can basically make sure we don't lose in Cairo. A lot of things have to go wrong for us to lose in Cairo, so I'm not too concerned about that.
So you are saying you are very confident going into this campaign. Last time we did a preview, we had not lost the game, right? So you said that Pirates was going to win 4-0 against Ellis. You saw what kind of tactic is a tactic that at least in today's game we can say we're still vulnerable to. So with that said, do you feel like it doesn't matter what kind of game plan that the opposition plays, we can win? Like,
Definitely.
yeah.
I mean, first of all, Joe, you can expect or they're gonna come with some sort of a low block slash mid block mix. I don't watch Al-Ahly games, so week, but from what I understand from the little stats in match reports, they are a possession
Mm-hmm.
team. So normally
Mm-hmm.
when a possession side is in an environment where they can't play like that, they get
Mm-hmm.
disciplined, they tuck in, they stay, keep it tight, and they play on the counter. If you remember,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
not go too fast, Stellenbosch,
Yeah.
and they
Okay.
got the point.
Yes.
But restricted to taking only long shots. We had very few opportunities inside the opposition box, and that
Mm-hmm.
makes things a bit difficult. So I expect Al-Ahly to also be very disciplined tactically. I don't think they'll try to outplay us. They've obviously done their research. They know that Orlando will be full. They know the effect the fans will have on the game.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they've played this kind of stage many times, so
This
I
is
think
their
they'll come.
stage. We are the
This,
ones who are having to warm up to whatever they have to bring. I believe. Yes, we can be confident that they won't be going for the jugular and using underhanded tactics and all of that during the group games. And so, looking at our record against them, especially in these group stages, we can be a bit confident. But yeah, it is just so unfortunate that we are coming in a position where we have to be bouncing back rather than building on momentum. What do you think about that?
look, the thing is, we might lack momentum from a results point of view because our previous game was a loss. But when I think about the performance, especially Agnana, our first half performance against Stellenbosch, we played pretty well. Like I said, their low block made it difficult for us to create a lot of chances, so everything didn't look very fluid. But I think we managed to attack it pretty well. We had a few decent shots outside of the box. So from a performance point of view, I'm kind of happy with how we approached the game. Then, even though we were unlucky to get the results, but we approached the game pretty well. We played pretty well, and because I assume Al Ahly will set up quite similar, I
Mhm.
think we'll take the momentum here that performance and bring it right into the Al Ahly game because Coach Lena Ubuile in his press conference, or Bona, they can only control the performance. They can't control the results. In football, are not therefore. So if they look at their recent performance, I think they
Yeah.
can have that kind of momentum going into this game.
Okay, I won't fight with that one. Positive vibes, I guess. Positive vibes, I guess. Away.
Period.
Talking about how they will set up, I've got over here your predicted 11 for the game. Can you please just take us through how you feel we should set up?
Yeah, I think okay. I'm judging also from what the coach said and what I would also like to see from the club.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to go out there and play our game, our usual football. The way basically we approached the Belouis that game was excellent, and I think we need to continue with that. In the
Okay.
lineup, I've pretty much kept our same squad. Changes da Koro ke thoma ka Munyane. I mean ka Van Rooyen as opposed to Munyane. I think that one just speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
He's our preferred starter. I saw
Okay.
that
Yeah. Yeah.
Saleng has also been
Back
training.
in training.
He's
Yeah. Yeah.
available to be selected for the game.
Okay.
So instead of Nkota, ke thomile ka Saleng because
Mm-hmm.
do I need to explain much? I mean, if Saleng is fit and ready to start, he should be starting. Kota, I think, will even be greater. It'll be dope to have him as that
Yeah.
option coming on to the
True.
game to
True.
impact it
True.
if we need him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he can be a great impact player.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Saleng, I mean, Saleng is clutch himself, bro. So,
Yeah.
to have somebody
Yeah.
like that, and hopefully we have him ready completely, mentally, he's good for the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think um,
I
it'll be
think
very important to have Sterling back. Mahopa, I guess I'll only mention Mahopa. Mahopa Mfetu's got CAF experience, AFCON experience. He starts the
okay.
game. And yeah,
Okay.
the rest I think they pick themselves.
You really think so? Okay. I hear you. I hear you. And funny enough, of course, the formation that I picked, well, this time it's actually a little bit different, as you will see there. Let me just pull it up over here right now. Everybody, you can go on to the comments and tell us what your predicted 11 will be for the Humdinger tomorrow. Asbangien. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you can see mine over there. Mine is a bit different because I feel like I have a principle where I feel like if we are going to face a team that is going to be tough to open up, and and we're gonna have limited chances, I think then it's best to have Mabasa there. So I've gone with him instead of Mahopa in the midfield. I think I want to see it one more time. I want to see the combination of Makaola, Tito, and Lamini in the midfield one more time. Let me give Bata some time to rest and a little bit of maybe a bit of an impact off the bench. I have Captain Gota. Yes, I do know that Saleng is an option, but I've kept Gota because I feel like Saleng off the bench might mean a bit more. I mean, if it's one of those where we have to end the game with character and experience, I'd rather have Saleng being the one coming off of the bench. Yeah. So that is how I have picked my 11. Yo, boy.
Waiting for it be so ne.
Yeah.
Nah, give a one little called it a little piece of confusion on my side. I get
Mm,
get you Saling ne.
yeah.
The reality is that if Saling is on the pitch, he's likely to score. So you kind of want him to play the whole game.
True. True.
And in that regard, in quarter game, Kenyani,
So
when
the
you
thing
know
is,
when
I think another contributing factor is the fact that he is coming off of a long sorry, he's coming off of a long time not being in the team, and he's only had a couple of training sessions. Yes, we do kind of speculate, or I don't know how true the news are, but it wasn't a injury per se when it comes to the latter stages of as he's been missing. But I think the principle of the man has only had this many training sessions, so no matter what, I'm going to limit his minutes. It's about first half or
because, for
second half.
example, whatever works out Milan Luena, when it comes to Saling, by the way, this doesn't apply with everyone else.
Okay, yes,
Saling is
yes,
one of those few expressions. Was
yeah,
cover story se ringileng ke cheese boy recently. Are so yena Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was not a come to training man. He would come through on my Thursday, Friday, as a
sure.
last basically Saturday squad.
I hear you.
And
Yeah.
and everybody knew Mfethu Hore. Yeah. So during the week he'll be getting the physical what massager. But when he
Okay.
comes on the weekend,
Yeah.
I mean, highest ever goal scorer of Orlando Pirates.
Uh huh.
So the
Uh huh.
results are there, type of thing.
So you're saying the
Saleng has
hazard
that
type?
okay, if before Kiako Saleng,
Okay.
Limbuyani. Mbuyani
Mm-hmm.
was that thing apparently during his time as well. Mbuyani dog could have a knock, an injury, Mfethu, his leg could have been cut off midweek, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But on Saturday, if it's Derby day, he
Yeah.
starts. He's a
Yeah.
big game player.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
Saleng Mfethu na
Mm.
ngamfaka no
Breadwinner.
matter about what I think. Hakar coach ki ready na
Sure.
start him. He's
Okay.
got
Yeah.
that BMT, bro. That kind of BMT. We missed it in the previous couple of games.
Yeah. He would make the difference. Just make a difference. Just do it. So I guess you've already answered a question that I would have asked, which is who is your game changer, your most valuable player for this game, key player to watch, player for Al-Ahly to watch for you. I'm guessing you're putting your hands and your faith in Saleh.
I think Saling and Tito, bro, because I've already touched so much on Saling. I think Tito will be probably our most important player in this game.
Mm,
Um,
mm, mm.
it's not going to be a game of too many opportunities. I don't think it'll be too open in terms of too many opportunities. And Tito's very valuable there, bro. Him holding up the ball in a position third,
Mm-hmm.
him winning fouls in those areas,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
him
yeah.
controlling the tempo as to when we attack and when we don't. I think he'll be very, very important. And if the ambulance shows up,
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it will be a huge difference.
Okay, fair. So, for me, I think the most important player will It will be Mufokeng and Tito. I guess that combination. I think that combination just needs to put the ball in the back of the net. Yeah, that's how it is for me. Also, um, how we will control the game if Lamine does start in that position that I was looking for him to start in, and if not, I want to see what we do in terms of midfield control. Sharp.
Mm.
So time to put your money where your mouth is. Score prediction for the game tomorrow.
Why do I always get two scorelines in my head? I'm going for a 2-0 Orlando Pirates.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You care to explain it? Who will score?
Sure. First of all, I think you'll realize on this channel, I will almost always back my club to win. I don't, it's hard for me to imagine scenarios where I don't expect them to win the game. So it's one of those. Who do I expect to score? I don't think, like I said, I don't think we'll have many opportunities. I think Kabelo Dlamini will be instrumental. Between him and Hoto, I think one of them will get us a nice goal there. Especially
Mm-hmm.
since Abu Trigger Chuneso 11
Sure.
years ago, it would be nice to do the same thing.
Okay.
Um, and I want a goal for young man in the Champions League. In fact, Mfokeng.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need, yeah, I
Okay.
need goals from this season. Yeah.
All right. Cool. 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 2-0. I don't know if I've already given my prediction in a bunch of the times that I've been asking people for their predictions. But if I have, I hope it's not too different to 1-1. But yeah, Al-Ahly gives me 1-1 vibes, but I can rest on 2-1. I believe. Since it's the home leg, if I'm not going to predict the win now, when am I gonna predict the win? Yeah, well.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep.
Look, what's reality KP? Arbuevar. Reality KP, we don't need points in this game almost at all.
Ushunjan.
So, God forbid, touch wood, we can lose this game, bro, and it will mean nothing for our Champions League campaign.
So I don't know if you've been hearing me ask or hearing me insinuate. I believe if we don't need to top the group, then we should have that conversation of why we don't need to top the group.
Um, indaba e valid permutation, bra. I don't hope like a permutation ya hore I want Al-Ahly or kopane le Sundowns as soon as possible
Mm-hmm.
so that nka kopana le Sundowns later. So it'll I too much mathematics for this video, but it depends on how Sundowns do in their group.
uh, look, like I say, man, some things that I decide or that I feel are a matter of principle. Is it not principle to want to top the group unless otherwise
Yes,
stated?
facts. Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. Well, in the comments, how do you guys feel about that? Should we top the group? Does it matter whether we come number one or number two in this Group C of the CAF Champions League? Yeah, I know. I think we should talk about that more at length on another video. But besides that, in Fade 2, get your predictions in Happy People TV, Orlando Pirates fan channel. This was the preview for the CAF Champions League game against Al-Ahly Bafetu at home. I hear Bafetu. We just come from a loss. We have to pick our things up, our socks up, Yonkinto. We have to pick it all up, and we have to make sure that Al-Ahly does not come away from Zanzi with 3 points. 3 points! Hey, 101. But anyway, there was your host KB, joined by my partner Coach Mfetu. Any last words?
Mapagania, Areng Scouting Gabungata, let's go make that a hostile environment. Let's go witness the boys make history. Let's make a big change, man. Yeah, I'm supporting Machita Mapagania, ring.
Danko!